and welcome to YouTube Tuesday with me, Jessica Brigden of JessBCreativeCardiology. Hello, hello. It is our first video of 2025, and what a day to start our video series. Today, Stampin' Up! Launched the new January to April mini catalog, as well as the celebration brochure. And if that wasn't enough, we also have a whole line of online exclusives that launched today, as well as 3 new kits for the kits collection. And yeah, a lot of stuff. Oh, and on top of that, told you it was a lot. We have 4 new scrapbooking kits. So there's a January scrapbooking brochure with 4 new full all-inclusive scrapbooking kits, as well as some additional designer papers and some cardstock, all that really cool stuff. So, big day today. If you have shopped with me here, I actually did send catalogs to everyone that had shopped with me in the past year. So you should have these or have received these in your mailbox by now. If not, please let me know if you need one, and I'd be happy to send you some. Okay, you can also find the links on the Stampin' Up! Online store. I can link those below as well. All right, so what I thought I would do today is share one of my favorite new celebration projects. Hi Doris, hello, hello. Yes, if you're noticing I'm a little congested still, I have been battling a major head cold. It hit David last week of December there, and I thought I was in the clear. I made it almost a week before I got it too. Like New Year's Eve, it hit me. And so each day I'm getting a little bit better, but still have some of that head congestion, and my voice is still not 100% yet. So hi Kathy. Yes, Doris, we share the good and the bad. Yes, so it is a snowy and blowy day out there, really cold, 16 degrees with 35-mile-an-hour wind gusts, which makes it feels like -6 with the wind chill. It is freezing. If you don't have to go out today, then stay in. Unfortunately, I had an appointment next town over this morning. If I'd known how bad it was going to be, I would have stayed home. But needless to say, by the time I really got halfway there, I was like, well, I might as well go the rest of the way. So I'm glad to be home where it's warm and it's safe, and Ziggy's here all cozy. And so I thought I would share one of my favorite celebration items. And actually there's been a couple of you that have placed orders with me this morning. And I noticed too for my creative cardiology team, some participated in a card swap here this month. And our #1 celebration choice so far seems to be the Bloom Impressions 12x12 designer series paper. You get 12 sheets. They are 12x12, and they have such beautiful, beautiful colors. So I'm gonna flip the camera, I'm gonna show you the paper, and then I thought I would do a quick and easy, a fun technique called stack, cut, and shuffle. Perhaps you've heard of it. There's several different ways to do it. But yes, so you choose your pretty papers, you stack them, we're going to cut them, and then we're going to mix and match so we can make some beautiful cards. All right, let's get started here. All right, if you're tuning in, please let me know where you're watching from, and I hope you are staying warm and cozy as well. All right, let's get the lights going. And my host code here for January, hi Karen, hello, hello, is UAXK4PMJ. All right, that helps associate your order with me as your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I greatly appreciate it. If you order $50 or more, then my tutorials this month the theme is Love and Hearts. There are some fabulous tutorials in there. If your order is $60 or more, then you get to choose a free celebration item. There are 14 different choices in here. I'm excited I can actually show you the catalog pages today. We have several stamp sets. We have a card kit, some fun designer papers. The fruit salad pack is a 6x6. We have seagulls. I love those too. Between the Bloom Impressions and the seagulls, I think those are my favorites. We've got embossing folders, again, a couple other stamp sets, some ribbon. We've got some embellishments, some sequins. The Bloom Impressions is a 12 by 12 pack. And so those are all free with $60 purchase. We do have a couple other choices. There is the heart-shaped. This is a twofer. So this is a stamp set and a die set. So with this one, you do need to have a $120 order to select this item because that counts as two. There is one other item like that as well, and that is the Corner in Bloom stamp set. This one is great for coloring, but this is a large stamp set, quite detailed, and so this is also a free with 120. All right, but altogether 14 different options for you to select for free with qualifying order from January 7th through February 28th. And so far, I think the most popular has been the Bloom Impressions paper pack there. All right, so I'm excited to share this one with you and hope you are loving the new catalogs. Let me know what, if you've checked them out, what your favorite items are. All right, so this Bloom Impressions paper, we have such beautiful colors. We've got Azure Afternoon, some Blackberry Bliss. We have Blueberry Bushel, that's the brighter blue. Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Melon Mambo, Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, Pumpkin Pie, and Shy Shamrock. So these are the beautiful floral sides of the 6 different pages here. Lots of color. All right, and then the back side, several of them have this fun watercolor wash. So we've got it's a little more not so busy on the back side of these. All right, really, really pretty. My favorite pattern is this one, of course, where we've got the blackberry and the melon mambo and the peach and the greens. I love this. Is my favorite. And I do have a card that I will be sharing with you featuring that later on. But for today's project, I thought I would go bright. I want to use this really bright multicolored paper because of course I thought it would work for many different colors. All right, I also wanted to use, I think, some of this pink, the melon mambo with the flirty flamingo in there. I actually really like both sides. Now for this technique, the stack, cut, and shuffle, quite often you'll pick 3 designer series papers. And if I was gonna do that, I think I would also pull in this one. All right, however, there are multiple ways to do this. And the way I want to show you today, I'm going to mix in a neutral. So I'm gonna just pick 2 prints and a neutral, in this case, the basic white, so that I can have one of the shuffled pieces be able to, you know, we can stamp our sentiment on there. All right, otherwise you would need to have a stamp set and additional cardstock to put a sentiment on. So I'm gonna do 2 patterns and a neutral. And we're gonna cut these down to card front size. So my basic white here, that's already a 4 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to take the other 2 pieces here of the designer series paper. And we are also going to cut these to 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so right in here at the 4-inch mark. So this is really, it's a great technique to maximize your designer series papers. You can make a lot of cards with minimal supplies, and you can mix and match them so you can have a great variety of results. Okay, so I've cut those down to 4 by 5 1/4. So that was the cut. Okay, so we've cut our papers. Now the stack. Hi Terry, hello, hello. And hi Luann. Yes, definitely keep indoors. Yes, thanks for popping on. Hi Nessa. Hello, hello. All right, hey everybody. Okay, so we did our cut. Now we're gonna stack. Okay, so we've got 3 pieces of paper that are cut to 4 by 5 1/4. That's card front size. Now this is the fun part because there really is no measuring, and as part of this, you can really cut any way you want. Quite often I've seen where people will maybe cut an angle off the top and then one off the side. All right, so it's kind of like creating a puzzle pieces that you put all together. What I want to do, I think I'm going to put my paper on landscape here, and I'm going to cut at 3 angles this way. All right, so, and there's no right or wrong. You're gonna cut your paper into 3 different sections. So I've got my first one. All right, so we're gonna set those up here. That was the first section. All right, and then I'm going to turn it a little bit. All right, make sure you keep your stack lined up. Okay, and then let's go in here and we'll do third section. And it is kind of fun to have them like abstract shapes, right? They don't all have to be the same size. You're cutting your paper into 3 different sections, and that's all you got to do. So we can put our trimmer away now. And what I am going to do, I decided for these cards, I believe Melon Mambo would be a good card base for this. So with these, we're doing 3 cards with 1 set of cutting here. So let me go ahead and fold our Melon Mambo card bases. You could do 3 different shades of card bases if you wanted. We could do that. I do have some blueberry bushel. We could do that. We could do Melon Mambo. We could do blueberry bushel. And then, let's see. We've got a couple different colors. We could even go with the green, which is the Shy Shamrock. All right, I don't know if I've got some of that right here. Candy. No, I might have to grab a piece of that. All right, so I can grab that. But let me show you how we're gonna get started here. So I'm gonna line up the third piece. But you take again, it's totally random. So you're gonna take one of your sections, and then you're gonna shuffle that. You're gonna take a different layered section. All right, and you're mixing and matching. All right, so then maybe, and you could use the flip side as well. So you've got lots of different options. All right, so we could, actually I like the blue one for this. So let's go with that and this. And then we've got a little pink down here. All right, and then maybe we want to use the, I don't know if I want to use that reverse side. Let's go with this. In which case, I think I will stick with the pink. So, sorry about that. Dropping things all over the place. So we'll do 2 Melon Mambo and a blueberry bushel here. I think that will work out well for these. Yes, it's a great way to see all of the different patterns on the designer series paper. And look how quickly that was. That we've got 3 cards that have essentially come together already. I mean, how cool is that? Okay, so I'm gonna start gluing these down. I did not do an extra layer. If you wanted to do a contrasting layer of cardstock beneath them, then you would start with your stack at 3 3/4 by 5, okay? And that's if you wanted to put an extra layer. But we went ultra simple today, okay? Just a single layer here. And so I started with these, were 4 by 5 1/4, and we cut them. And so now we're gonna just apply some adhesive here to the pieces and then line them up. You're gonna have a 1/4 inch border, okay? And to start gluing these down. So it's a lot of fun to mix and match. And I think it'd be fun too if we all started even with the same pieces. I guarantee we would all end up still with different cards. Now, for this piece, of course, you could glue it down. Now, you could stamp it first and then glue it down. It's really up to you. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and glue it in place because the way that the cuts are made, I can't really flip this over or it wouldn't fit there. So I'm going to just go with it. Okay. And the reason I did the white is so that I could stamp my sentiment right down here. Okay. And this one will stamp it up here at the top and that one will go in the middle. All right. So, lots of variety. Again, if you don't like having the white or the neutral piece, you could definitely go ahead, use 3 different patterns of designer series paper and then use a separate die or punch for your sentiment labels. Okay. But I kind of like, oops, that's because Luann's here. Ran out of card, ran out of adhesive there. Always happens, but I have been making a lot of cards lately, so. All right. Reminds me I need to add a couple of extra refills to my Stampin' Up! Order. I actually have not placed an order yet today because, well, I wanted to see the scrapbooking. We were able to pre-order from the mini catalog and pre-earn from the celebration brochure. So I did get a fair amount of new goodies last month. And then the scrapbooking items were just released today for everybody. And I'm excited to try those out. It looks like my adhesive, I think I got a bum adhesive. Let's see what is going on here. I did. I got a bum adhesive where it's stuck back on itself. So I am going to attempt to fix that. Okay, what you do if you end up with something like that is you take it out of the case and you roll this back knob. All right, just kind of hold that and you can see where the little blip is. So roll that. All right, and that should do it, and then put it back in your case. All right, if it does not work for you, let your demonstrator know, let me know, or give Stampin' Up! A call, and they will replace that for you, okay? Because that is a manufacturer's defect. If you did everything right and it's not working, then that's definitely a manufacturing error, okay? But whatever you do, don't cut the tape, okay? Don't cut it with your snips because that will just create an even bigger mess. I know from experience, I had somebody do that at a workshop once. They went ahead, they cut their tape before I could get to it, and it definitely it didn't work. In fact, the whole tape unraveled at that point. So, all right. Okay, so we'll just work with this here. All right, glue these sections down, and then we will pick some sentiments to go on this. In fact, I pulled out that new, again, another celebration item, the heart-shaped bundle here that I thought might be quite pretty because it also has those fun little flowers on it too, which would make for some nice, little accent pieces or something. Okay, so let me line that one up. One piece left to go. I've got some Blueberry Bushel and some Melon Mambo ink that I pulled out for these cards. All right, and one of the other specials, so I mentioned free tutorials with a $50 order, but I also have a special at $60 when you get your celebration item. If you place your order with me today, January 7th, through Friday, which is the 10th, okay? If you don't dilly-dally and you place your order of $60 or more with me here the 7th through the 10th, then I will send you materials for 6 of these cut, stack, and shuffle technique cards so that you can give this a try as well. All right, and then of course at $75, I will give you a free embellishment. Awesome. Just passing on the rewards. We only have January and February under our current rewards program, and then Stampin' Up! Is changing things up. So while we have it, I will pass the rewards on to you as my customers because I greatly appreciate it. When you shop with me, it helps. Well, that's that's the commission that I earn on that is what how I make money. So, all right. So we've got some fun, nice sentiments here. We've got thank you. My heart loves your heart. My thoughts of you are all heart-shaped. How about this? Just because I care. And we've even got a hello on there. Okay. Or if you want something bigger, I was looking at different ones. I do have the Hearts of Elegance. This was an online exclusive that was released in November. This one has sentiments that are a little bit larger, so I might use those. And of course, I have sketched butterflies. This is the bundle from the annual catalog. There is a new butterfly bundle in the mini catalog, so just pick your favorite butterflies. And both sets have some nice sentiments too. Thinking of you, thank you. Anything that you might need. So let's see. I do like these little flowers. So maybe we'll do some little flowers and let's do a thank you. All right, can always use some thank you cards. All right, so pull those out of there. And let's go with some Melon Mambo here first. I'm gonna go with this smaller panel, all right, for this one. So let's do our thank you. And I think we'll stamp that like down here in the lower right. Okay. And then let's go ahead, let's stamp some of these flowers. Let's do that. So kind of put them at an angle here. That's kind of cute. That's kind of fun. And of course, we've got basic white for the inside of these as well. Okay, whoops. This tape is definitely giving me fits, so we'll have to work with it because I'm not sure I have a new one handy here at the moment. So let's see. I don't often use the green glue because I always make a sticky mess of things, but see, look, I've already got it on my hand. I just started. Okay. But I do think that works nicely to have some fun little cute flowers here on the inside. The great thing with this is this technique, this cut, stack, and shuffle, or you might call it puzzle cards. They can be used with any pattern papers, right? Any papers will work, whether you're using winter or spring or really anything. You do want prints that are relatively similar in size. So you'll notice that the flowers on these are all fairly small print. All right, but you can definitely mix and match. I am gonna clean the Melon Mambo ink off of these stamps fairly quickly here so that I can reduce a little bit of the ink staining on those. All right, and then I'm gonna swap out, I think I'm gonna do a larger sentiment here for this middle card. And then I like that. How about that big love you? That would be a good one in here. All right, peel that off. That's a nice big sentiment. So I think that'll work nicely. Again, I'm gonna do Melon Mambo on this one. Okay. Ooh, I love that big font. Super cute. Again, quick clean. And let's see here. For the next one, I'm gonna pull out the blueberry bushel. And for that, let's go with, how about this? Sending lots of love. And actually I noticed that the sentiments, the font on the larger Hearts of Elegance here actually matches the heart-shaped, the smaller sentiment there too. Hi Karen, thanks so much for tuning in on your lunch break. Have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to come back, see how the cards turned out. All right, this one will go right up here. All right, gorgeous. And yes, okay, so we've got our sentiments here. We definitely need some kind of embellishment there. And I need to put the basic white on the inside of the other two cards. Okay, so let's do that before I forget. All right. So what do you guys think of the Bloom Impressions paper? Is this your favorite celebration item as well, or which one do you have your eye on? And if you can't decide, well, that's why we've got a couple of months to earn. And you're not limited to just one. You get a free option with every $60 purchase. So if you order 120, then you get 2 options or a level 2. Okay. All right, so for a couple of these, I'm kind of torn. I was originally thinking the little hearts. You have the pretty little metallic hearts. However, I have these cute little, these are called the Tiny Bee trinkets. Look how tiny they are. They truly are tiny bee trinkets. This is part of let me show you the page that these are on. This is part of the Floral Delight Suite. You can see these here on page 34. All right, you get 40 tiny bee trinkets. They're number 3 here. All right. And I ordered these. I know we've had little bees in the past. And so I was curious to how these compared in size. And these truly are quite tiny. So I was thinking these, so they are tiny glue dot sized. So I thought, whoops, come on here. Maybe we would put a couple of these on so you could see these in action. Super cute. All right, let's see here. All right, tuck that glue dot right up underneath them. And I want to keep this in thirds. So let's see here. I actually kind of like that. We'll do that. We'll do 1, 2, 3. Is that not the cutest thing ever? Look how tiny those are. So they're definitely not going to add. I know what, when you make cards, when we mail them, we definitely take into consideration the amount of bulk. And those are pretty flat. Okay. They really are. Tiny bead trinkets, and you get 42 a pack. Those are super cute. So let's do one. How about, I don't know, I feel like maybe on the love, maybe we should add a couple of hearts. So let me see where my hearts are. I thought I had them handy. I've been in need to clean mode here because right now everything is a bit of a disaster. Here we go. These are the heart sequins that I'm talking about. All right. And we've got small, medium, and large here. So how about we do a large one right there. We'll do a medium over here. And then a teeny tiny small one right up here. Super cute. All right, and then on this next one here, we need something tiny to go in the center of those. How about this? These are the new antique pearls. All right, so I'll give you, so you can see the assortment here of embellishments. It's one of my favorite new things when a new catalog comes out is to see what the embellishments are. So these pearls, they're smooth and they are iridescent. And I think these tiny ones might work here in our flower centers. And we'll keep it clean and simple, just like that. All right, there you go. So we did the cut, stack, and shuffle technique with the Bloom Impressions celebration paper. Again, this is 12 by 12 paper. You can get free with a $60 order here January 7th through February 10th. And give this technique a try. Again, if you place an order of $60 or more with me here January 7th through 10th, then I will chop you up. I will chop you up some of these fun new celebration papers and cardstock and send you a kit so that you can make 6 of these cut, stack, and shuffle cards. All right, so this is just 3 options that you can make, and try it with any designer series paper you have. Again, we had brand new mini catalogs, celebration, scrapbooking kits, online exclusives, all launched today. So definitely head on over to my online store and check out all those fun new items. All right, welcome to 2025 and my JessB Creative Cardiology channel. I hope that you have enjoyed today's video and are as excited as I am to see what fun projects we make together here in 2025. So please give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe. All right, if you've enjoyed my channel, please share it. And be sure to tune in again on Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. This Friday, I will be using the Marbled Elegance online exclusive paper. That is which the Hearts of Elegance Sweet Collection is part of that. Again, with these foil hearts and the gorgeous Marbled Elegance paper. And we will be doing 2 fun fold techniques. It's my fun fold technique workshop of the month is this Friday at 3 p.m. So I look forward to stamping with you then. Take care, everybody. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.